everyone? What's good? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? I hope you guys ate today. I hope you drank water. I hope you used deodorant. I hope you used toothbrush to clean your mouth for the fear of death. I'm about to give you guys a story time, a very short story, and it's about a girl that used to be my friend. We used to be friends, but we fell off, and you guys are going to know why in a couple of minutes. And I've not asked her permission to tell her to say this story, so I'm not going to use her name, her real name. I'm going to use what name should we give her? 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 Let's use Tina. Let's call her Tina. By the way, don't mind my bonnet, y'all. Don't mind my bonnet. I just love wearing it because it adds definition to my head. And yeah, this dress, you see this dress? Yup, this dress is lovely. Lovely. I was give it to me by my grandmother. She bought it for me because she said she saw it and thought of me. So hey. So we're going to call her Tina. Tina was the type of girl that my auntie, when I used to live in Cameroon, by the way, so that's where I knew her. I knew her from church. We used to go to the same church. My auntie did not approve of her, and her mom did not approve of me. I'm not going to sit here and play the holy girl. Her mom did not approve of me because her mom knew me as her only friend. So the stuff that she used to do, because when they ask her, who are you with? I'm with Lucy. Who are you with? What are you doing? I'm doing this with Lucy. So her mom thought, and most of the times we are not even together, so her mom thought I was like a bad influence on her. That was what I meant by bad influence. So that was how it was, and my mom did not approve of her too, because her mom would come and complain to my mom about it. Not my real mom though, my auntie that I used to live with in Cameroon. Her mom would come and complain to my mom about it, and I cannot tell my mom that mama I was not with her. That would like make my mom tell her mom, and that would cause her trouble at home. So I was just like, why I might as well just bear the burden and stay quiet, stuff like that. That was our type of friendship. What happened was, so I was writing GCE ordinary levels. I was in Form 5, she was in Form 4. She was going to a different school, and she was doing arts. I was doing science. So there was nothing about school that we could have a chat about, nothing. But yeah, that was it. So since I used to prepare for GCE, so I used to go and study at night. It's common for us writing to like go and study at night at a school around our house, like group studies. So this girl was not writing, and she was not even in my department. She was not doing my I forgot how to call it, like she was not doing what I was doing. I was doing science and she was doing art. So she was not doing what I was doing. So there was nothing we could sit and talk about. But she always used to come and hang around that school at night in the name of she's studying and doing group stuff. So on this fateful Sunday, I went to study. But on arriving at the school that we study at, the gates were closed. And I met my friend at the gates, a different if he was a boy. And I met him at the gates. It was closed, yeah, so I had to come back home because it was closed. So while going home, I met the girl's cousin, her elder cousin or whatever. I met him on the way, and I said, hi, how are you? I'm good. And I did not know that he was related to her or whatever. So fast forward to that, I went back home because I did not see. I went back home because the gates were closed. I went back home, and thank God my auntie was at home. She saw the time I came back. I came back very early, like around 8 o'clock. I was back home because it's a little bit far from my house, so I had to take a bike to and fro. When I went back home, my auntie saw me, and everything went pretty well. Everything went on well. Till the next morning. It was a Monday. I was about to go to school to study because I was writing a national exam. And when I had finished cleaning everything, I cleaned the floor, clean the plates, clean everything. I took a bath and I was like dressed. I had my cyclist on, like this stuff you wear under your skirt. I had it on, and my innerwear. I had to put on my skirt and my shirt, button up, whatever, and go to school. And when I heard a knock at the door, it was like so loud. I had to go to the door first. And my auntie was sleeping, by the way. I went to open the door, And when I opened the door, I saw her mom, her elder cousin, the boy I saw yesterday. I saw her grandmother and her saw a little girl standing outside, and they were crying. I was like, oh hi. She was like, hi, how are you? I'm fine. I was like, I'm fine, mom. How are you? I'm not fine. Is Tina here? I was like, no, Tina is not here. How can Tina, behind my head? I'm like, this girl is not. I'm not allowed to be her friend. How she be? How will she come and spend the night here in my house with my auntie at home? How is it possible? Like, so I was like, no, she's not here. Tina is not here. Like, okay. That she said, I'm the only friend. I'm Tina's only friend that she knows. So she has to come and check here if Tina was here. That Tina left the house since yesterday. She has not come back and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, that's sad. Well, Tina is not here. And I was trying to like cut it short so she can go before my auntie comes out. Lo and behold, my auntie woke up from sleep, came outside. So she came outside and I was like, yeah, rest in peace, Lucy. My time to die has arrived. And I just like had to stay there and be like, oh my god, I'm going to die soon and stuff like that. So I just sat, and my auntie was like, what happened? I said, Tina did not come back from home yesterday, and she came to check if Tina was here. The first thing my auntie said was like, I told you not to hang out with this girl. Now she's missing and everybody's on your head. Everybody da 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 da. I was like, sorry, I did not see her, stuff like that. So they were like, are you sure you did not see her the whole of yesterday? You did not see her? I did not see her the whole of yesterday. I did not see her. And the person I saw was her cousin. So I was like, the person I saw was her cousin. And my auntie was like, where did you see Lucy? And her cousin, her cousin was like, she was coming back from Gunu. Auntie said, you told me that Gunu was closed. And the cousin was like, yes, it was closed. She was coming back from Gunu. I was saved from that scenario. Only slap, like if the pocket slap, if my auntie pocket slap and give you, you would think of your future 3 times in a row. So it was like, okay. So I was like, no, I did not see her. So her mom was like, that she cannot let me go to school because I'm her daughter's only friend, and I influence her daughter. Keep in mind, I told you guys what the influence was like, right? So she was like, you influenced my daughter, so my daughter must have ran. Da, da, da. And I was like, I have to go to school and study. I am writing soon. Please let me go to school. And auntie was like, nope. Her mom was like, nope. My auntie was like, tu as cherché, tu as trouvé. Faut porter. Quand c'est entré, c'est un jump. We stood there. I was like, damn, I have to go to school. But I could not because, the little girl, homegirl was missing, and I had to find her because I'm her mom, apparently. So we looked for her. Like, we walked around and around. We walked, like, we went to everywhere. I'm not even gonna hold you. We went to, it was from 8 a.m. that we started looking for her, and I came back home at 2. That was because I had to make food for my sister. So we went round, we looked for her, with no signs of her nowhere, no signs of her. I was tired. And my auntie came with me too. She came with us. We went round, so we did not see her. I had to come back home. I came back home. I took a shower again, and I cooked, fed my sister, and I laid down. I slept. I could not study that night because damn, I was traumatized. What if something bad happens to her? Who are they going to point? Yep, me. So I was like, I was traumatized. I was worried, child. So my auntie went to work that night. She came back though. You could smell anger. Like, she was burning. You could see smoke coming out of her ears, her nose, her eye. The little holes in your eyes coming out from there. Her mouth, when she opens her mouth, smoke, literally. Nah, I'm just kidding, but you could see it like everywhere. She was waiting for anything associated with her. She was waiting to hear Lucy asked me to go to this place, or Lucy introduced me to this person. Lucy introduced me to this person. She would have beaten me up that day, Coco. Like, and then I slept. The next morning, I cleaned everywhere. Lo and behold, cleaned everywhere. Same way I was dressed up, and I heard the same knock on the door. That morning, I was like, oh God. Oh God, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? When I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, I was about to say, where are you from? And what are you doing in front of here? But then I saw her cousin coming behind. And she was about to hug me. I was like, girl, if you touch me,
I will punch you in your face on purpose by accident.
But then I was like, what are you doing here? Where have you been? Tu sors d'où, ma mère? Qui t'a envoyé? Tu viens d'où? Tu étais où? On t'a cherché partout. We have looked for you everywhere. Where have you been? And so my auntie came outside and she was like, Tina, where have you been? Basically, her explanation was she went out and she forgot time because she left her phone at home. She went out and she forgot, she like did not see time or whatever. And then it passed and she was scared to come back home. So she spent the night at a nigga's place. A boy's house, like her friend's house. She spent the night there. Whatever. Her cousin asked me to kneel down, asked her to kneel down. We knelt down. Her cousin was scolding us. I don't know why. And then he asked me, do you have a boyfriend? Boy, I'm not going to tell you nothing. Why should I tell you? Why are you in my business? And even though I'm to answer that question in front of my auntie, do you want her to kill me? I'm not about to die. That time I used to like life. I was not ready to die. So I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. Do you have a boyfriend? No. Are you talking to anybody? No. What do you have? I have Christ. I have Christ in my spirit. I have Christ in my body. I have Christ in my soul. Hallelujah. Yeah, that wasn't what I said, but like I said, I have Christ, and they laughed. They laughed, and my auntie did not find it funny, so she had to slap me. Yep, I was chopping slap like breakfast. Gung gung, bang bang on my face anyhow. So she had to slap me like, we are serious, you're joking. Sorry, mama, sorry. So the girl said, she gave her explanation, and her cousin was like, oh my God, this, that. And he was like, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for you. Like anywhere I see you, if I see you with any person, I'm going to disgrace you. You disgrace me for what? Why? Whom are you? And I was laughing because the boy thought it was all strong and stuff like that, and nobody could do him nothing. Little did he know that I had my own people. Like, I had homeboys and homegirls. We fight. I don't fight. I like saying I can fight, but I can't. But I'm out here though. I'm finna talk you to hell. So I was like, okay, whatever. And my aunt was like, she was behind. Yes, brother, preach. That was what happened. Like, so they put our ears. There was no way we could hang out because I stopped going to that school. Like in the evening to study, I stopped going there because of her. In church, we were in the same church. When we went to church that Sunday, yep, they yelled at us. They yelled at us. Everybody yelled at us. Everybody was like, "Why are you guys?" It was not even the question was, it's not even my fault. I did not introduce you to nobody that you went to meet. Why are you associating me with this? Like, how is it my fault? I was stressed. I was frustrated. And yeah, that was how we stopped being friends. We stopped talking. We stopped keeping in touch. And I did not have a phone at that time because I was writing. And that was how we stopped being friends. And then, like, the next year after I finished writing, the next year when I finished writing, I passed by God's grace. I'm not going to tell you guys my result, but I passed just in ordinary levels. Thank you. So when I was in lower seat, I was coming back from school one evening, and her cousin saw me after a long time. I was like, "Hi, how are you?" I was like, "I'm fine." I was waiting for him to disgrace me. So, but he could not say nothing to me because but he was like trying to, and I was like,
hello, you and Hakkasan. I'm a woman of standard. Don't be stupid.
But yeah, I just passed. I was like, nah, sorry, I'm busy. We'll talk later. I'll see you later. And I went back home. Moral of this story is, if there's somebody that you are with, like your friend or someone you're dating or anybody, and then an elderly person tells you to avoid this person, means that you should 9 times out of 10 you should avoid the person. Stop seeing that person, because that person will land you into trouble. Like right now, I had no business being in that. I had no business being in that circle, but I was associated, and I missed school for a day. And what they revised that day, I will never know because I was not there. The story, you have to avoid people, other people ask you to avoid, and that will be it. Tina is not a friend that you should keep, because I don't know what the stuff she has done and her mom has caught her with, and she said, Lucy. So that's what you have to avoid. You have to avoid this type of friends, because you don't know what you don't you don't know. So thank y'all for watching again. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying here till this time. And if you're here, you might as well like the video. You might as and I have more story times. Like I have enough story times. So if you guys want to hear more, just leave a comment down below. Like, share this with a friend. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notifications, because my sister's wedding vlog is coming. It's not going to be easy, Coco. It's not going to be easy and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to eat. Don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to use deodorant. Do not forget, that's very essential. Don't forget to brush your mouth, because someone might die if you don't brush your mouth and you talk. Someone that has heart attack can just like die. So don't forget to clean yourself, and see you guys in my next video.